All right, let's talk about the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer. I've already watched it, but I've got some stuff I want to talk about. I figured this is the best and easiest way to do it. So let's go. Here we go.
Our people are scattered, like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for?
All right, so first things first, I want to talk about this. My wild guess is that I think this is the very end of the series. I think this whole scene right here and this whole speech that he's giving, I think these are the new Mandalorians that are loyal to Din as their Mandalore. After whatever happens, I think this is him kind of redefining what it means to be a Mandalorian. I think this whole speech that he gives is what he gives to them after the dust settles.
Being a Mandalorian's not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy.
Not just Grogu, but also his planet.
That way, you'll never be lost. I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
That I really hope we get a shot of the city before the destruction, and then also see this, just to see it in live action. But this is heartbreaking.
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
I will say my only problem with Peli and that scene right there, because that's the end of the Book of Boba Fett, I will say that I don't like necessarily how the Book of Boba Fett is like required viewing before seeing this season of The Mandalorian. Because one of the ways that I think a lot of the like MCU works really well is that seeing other material enhances your viewing experience, but it isn't required. And like, I think that's my one problem with the whole way that they were tied into Book of Boba Fett, like the way that Din and Grogu are reunited in that show. It means watching just The Mandalorian, like if you're binge watching just that series, it's gonna probably feel a little bit weird. So I'm curious to see how they're gonna handle that. But yeah, I don't like the idea that the Book of Boba Fett becomes required viewing in order to watch and understand The Mandalorian Season 3. Back to the trailer. That's fucking Coruscant.
Something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Okay, so just to speak about Coruscant real quick, other than just Carson, seeing him is great, but if you've read like Aftermath, if you've read a lot of, if you've looked at any of the comics and stuff, we know kind of how Coruscant is at this point. One thing I really hope we see in this show, because we haven't really seen it in live action much, I want to see the seedy underbelly of Coruscant. I want to see them taking the Dr. Pershing or whatever down into the seedy underbelly of Coruscant that we don't see in live action. So that's something I just think would be really cool. This fucking moment, I could make a whole separate video talking about this, but I'll make it quick. I'm tired of seeing Order 66. I hope that this isn't just another slaughter fest. And I hope that if nothing else, this is like, if this is Order 66, have it just be like the precursor. We see this and then we see how Grogu escapes, because we don't technically know how Grogu escaped Order 66. So I would like to know that. And honestly, I think that's what it is. But pie in the sky, big brain time. Is it possible that this is not Order 66? And that maybe this is like a flashback to the Mandalorian Wars? Is it possible that this could be the Mandalorians versus the Jedi, and that could be the Darksaber breaking that door down? I don't know. It's probably just Order 66, but it'd be cool.
Hang on, kid.
It's a droid bar. It's a droid bar. Blah. Like, how cool is this? It reminds... I love that it's the exact opposite of the cantina on at Mos Eisley, where there's no droids allowed. And look at all those little B-1 battle droids. Like, how cute is this? We've seen that shot, so we're very clearly going to get Din's backstory, which I think is really cool.
This is the way.
Thing is, but look at it get fucking busted. Okay. So let me come back over here real quick. We'll leave the overlay up. I don't care. Overall, I am super excited. You see how late it is that I'm filming this. But I'm super excited for season 3 of The Mandalorian. Where was Bo-Katan? That's definitely one question that I have. We didn't see anything about her in this trailer. But yeah, so those are kind of my thoughts just based on the trailer. Quick thoughts. I definitely think that we're going to have probably a showdown. I still think between Bo-Katan and Din. I think that it's going to end with Din winning and starting his own clan of like new Mandalorians, you know, in the style of like the true Mandalorians. I would love if that Order 66 scene was not Order 66 and it was, and they just like, they fooled us. I think that'd be clever. But I don't know, like overall it looks great. I'm really excited for this season. I've had my complaints. I still have my complaints, but I'm still really excited. So we'll see where this goes. But for now, let me know in the comments what you guys think about my comments, about anything I said, what you guys think, what I might have missed. Yeah, no, that's about all we've got today. So don't forget to do all the YouTube stuff and follow us wherever better content creators are sold. And until next time.
You are now leaving the SK base. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And never forget, the Force will be with you, always.